Hi, my name's Scott Naismith. I'm a landscape painter and I'm here talking to you about my 2022 solo exhibition in Edinburgh. It's at Morningside Gallery, which I show at pretty much every year for the last while, and it's called Awe. My solo exhibition this year is the biggest yet at Morningside Gallery of 34 new paintings. And I just wanted to tell you today about some of the concepts behind the exhibition of paintings. The term awe refers really to what has drawn my interest when I look back on my 22 years of painting the landscape. I kind of questioned myself as to how I wanted to put together a body of work, and one of those questions was, what has drawn my interest to painting the Scottish landscape in the last years? And one word came to mind, and that was awe. It seems to encapsulate a combination of wonder and the sublime, but also an element of fear. And I've always had themes of optimism within the work, and the way I see optimism is it's a courageous confrontation of the unknown. And in some ways, the experience of awe could be summed up in the same way. But what I've tried to look at is the elements which make a scene be awesome, if you like. So if an animal's caught in the headlights or experiences awe, it can puff itself up and make itself big. And when we experience awe within the landscape, we might turn a corner and see a vista that is that experience of the expanse can be intimidating, and a large intake of breath can happen that makes you realize that you're experiencing awe. So that large intake of breath might be that instinct to imitate that feeling of awe, or to imitate the grand impression that it makes on you. And it's that imitation of the sublime that I try to do within the painting. It's to do the feeling justice. And so to do that, I need to analyse all the elements that inspire me in a moment of awe. So that moment might be very, very fleeting in what could be a very grey, boring atmospheric condition, which changes just in a moment to give you that experience. The colour, the shape, the grandness of a cumulus cloud, the grandness of a hill, the view from one of the paintings is Sylvan, the view from the top of that vista, with here its views from the Campsie Hills. But each one tries to distill down the elements that make up the feeling of awe. And many of them you'll see the rays of light, these shafts of light, which are one element of that can be one of those fleeting moments. It might just happen for a second. So the broken light, the experience of our grand landscape and how small and insignificant that we are within that are the themes that bring us throughout the exhibition. This idea of imitating the sublime also is echoed in a lot of my work, where the colours and shapes from above are echoed below, but in an imitative style, where some of the shapes are harder within the reflections and softer within the sublime skies. I hope to see you at the exhibition. It's going to happen on, as I said, Friday the 20th of May 2022. And I'll be at the gallery between 6 p.m. and 8:30. And if you can't make it, it's all going to be online. You can check out my website. There'll be a link, and Morningside Gallery website. That's Morningside Gallery, Morningside Road, Edinburgh. It's going to be great. It's my first exhibition in Edinburgh since I did the big Johnny Walker exhibition. It's worth a visit to the Johnny Walker Experience on Princes Street in Edinburgh, and that's an 8-floor experience of whisky, and it's the Bothy Bar on the top floor that you'll be looking for to see some of the displays of my work there. Also the 4 distilleries that have taken my paintings as a result of that commission in Edinburgh. Hope to see you there. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.